So like the fucking what?
What?
Are you gonna fucking do the beginning?
You gonna do the intro?
Hey guys, welcome to Dick's Patio podcast, where nothing makes any sense and we just embrace it.
Yeah, pretty much exactly that.
Yeah.
I'm Avery,
I'm Seth.
Dick.
and we're kind of like the core group of who's gonna be here. Hopefully, we get some guests going, but this is one of our first, if not our first podcast. So, as far as topics, what we're gonna go over, we're kind of just gonna let the conversation flow. We have some talking points,
Let
but
it rip.
as of right now, let her rip, tater chip.
I mean, that was good. I like it.
I wish you would have kept the shampoo thing for now.
Yeah.
I mean, we can talk about
Yeah,
it.
we
So.
can.
So, I went to the gym earlier, and my girlfriend / roommate decided that she doesn't like the shampoo that she had. It's like a not all natural, no bullshit, no parabens or whatever the shit that gives you cancer is type of shampoo. It's like peppermint. Anyway, I go to the gym, and I come back from the gym, and I go to the locker room, and I take a shower, and I use this shampoo that she gave me that she doesn't like. And I, take a shower like I normally do, and I kind of use it a little bit like body wash, but nothing too crazy. And
A little bit like body wash.
yeah, a little bit like body wash. I didn't get the balls, which is the important part of the story. Didn't get the balls, and
small enough to go.
yeah, it just didn't seem necessary at the time. And about
He's okay with mildly stinky balls. It's okay.
mildly stinky balls are always acceptable.
The smelly cheese.
The Fromagna cheese.
Yeah.
So about halfway through the shower, I noticed that my head is really tingly, and I was like, oh, it must be one of those shampoos that makes your head tingle. Well, it's not true. I have hives all over my head and on my forehead, and it was really burny and gross. And so, I guess, have you guys had any other fun or negative reactions to substances that you've put on or near your body?
The shampoo I currently use has menthol in it, so if you use it like on your balls, it's pretty fucking spicy.
And like a good spicy?
Yeah, like a good spicy though. Like it's good. It's definitely like not an adverse action. It's definitely like, oh. Now if you get down to like near like the asshole area, it's a little rough. it's a little wrong.
I've definitely gotten a reach around in the shower with a different shampoo, and she had some left on her hands after shampooing. Yes, just for me.
Okay. Just for you.
I got a reach around, and it felt great at the time. It was very pepperminty and tingly, and it was in my nose and stuff. And holy shit, that my balls, they were on fire. It was like icy hot for like a solid 6 hours.
Hey,
Showered.
it's soothing, man. It's like
No, it
No,
was
I
very
don't-
burning.
it's not as soothing as like icy hot.
Like icy hot starts soothing and then becomes not soothing. That's like the point of it.
Have you never put icy hot
Dude,
on?
I just put icy hot on my back the other night. I was like laying in bed. I was like, ooh, this is nice. But
You didn't open your door earlier. It was like 85 fucking degrees in that bitch. It was like you had the heat turned all the way the fuck up. It was like I opened the door. I was like, holy shit.
Yeah, the heater was turned up on high and like the hottest temperature, and I was sitting in there. I was like, I'm getting ready for Mexico. This is like perfect. I'm not sweating. I'm not doing anything.
So
Dick's
hot.
like, hey, you up? And he's like, open my door. He's like, hey, we're doing. What the fuck is
It
this?
was ridiculous. It was so fucking hot in that bitch.
It was the tropical explosion of your room.
It's awesome.
Moral of the story, you
Love
put
the
icy
heat.
hot on your balls. It feels good for about 30 seconds.
Oh, I mean, I would never do that.
And then it feels like you dip your balls in a
I mean, I
pot
got
of
some.
boiling
You wanna do some
water.
science
I've done it
stuff?
before. That was
Yeah.
like our hazing for football. is you make the freshmen.
Downtown hazing.
Yeah, you make the freshmen
Oh,
put
yeah, no, thank you.
icy hot on their balls. It's not fun.
Nice.
I mean, it's not really like that bad though. Like it's not like it's you're gonna die scenario. I do remember when Hussein did it to himself though. When him and Joel did it out front of the
Did you
door.
accidentally do it?
No, like we
Oh,
bet
did you
that.
do it on purpose?
He was like, yeah, I can do that, no problem. He was like screaming.
It's
Joel was
pretty
like
bad.
perfectly fine.
It's pretty bad.
It's not the most like
Joel
pleasant
was,
thing for sure.
Joel was a soccer player. He knows how to do that stuff.
He's probably done it before.
Yeah.
Well, he did do it that same day that Hussein did it. Hussein was screaming and he was like, fine. Maybe there's just no fucking like feeling down there. I don't really know.
It
but-
kind of feels like someone's wrenching on your testicles.
There's a lot of testicle talk since we started this.
Yeah.
Get it out of the way early. You
Okay,
know?
that's fair.
is it really gonna stop ever? It never has in our lifetime.
That's true.
There's always a dick joke. There's always a fucking penis joke. It's always a thing.
Yes, tickles.
That's the scary.
Dude, you're dying over there.
Yeah.
I am dying. I'm always dying.
You gotta stop it.
Yeah, we're getting there. I felt good last night. It was like immediate. It was like sitting there watching some TV, and it was like dying. It was like, no, I actually feel pretty good right now. I didn't want to go to bed.
Yeah.
Stayed up.
Are men worse sick than women are? Women always, okay, the prerequisite from this, I always hear the conversation that women always say, well, men are tough right until they get sick, and then they're just the whiniest little babies in the entire fucking world. Is that true? Are you that sick guy? Seth, are you that sick guy where you're just like, everything sucks?
Well, I'm always sick, so I don't really care. I just keep going on with my life.
Yeah.
I mean, I think that whole like term comes from like the mothers and fathers scenario, where like the mother will always get up and like get to the child or whatever, even when they're sick, that kind of shit. Whereas like for me, like except for like this last time, which I haven't been that sick in like since before I broke my legs.
You try to blame me.
Yeah, I did try, and then it actually hit me, and then it was like, nah, it was coworker sickness, oh sure. But like I was like, you know, fucking couch potato, but I still went to work. I still fucking like did my review, did all that stuff like during that time frame.
Yeah, it doesn't stop you. I mean, what about you? If you're sick, do you just like stay at home and mope around like a little bitch?
I stay at home,
I can see that.
but I want everyone to leave me the fuck alone. I would be so happy if you just left my door closed, didn't talk to me, and let me come out refreshed and good in like 2 days. Because in those 2 days, I'm going to play video games, I'm going to nap, I'm going to like maybe drink some whiskey, because that's like my go-to thing to do when I get a little sick, is I'll have like 2 shots of whiskey and pass the fuck out for 4 hours at a time.
I feel you on that one.
Maybe I should have tried that when I was sick, because then I just
You've been sick for like a month.
No, I know. Then I just vomit it all out and you feel good.
It works.
Yeah. Oh, what's up, Jack?
Hello, Jack.
I forgot that I turned fucking talk to speech on. What's going on in this place? We're just fucking around. That's what we're doing.
We're watching the fire. We're enjoying the fireplace.
Yeah.
We're talking about Jack. Are you one of those sick guys that you're a child again? It's like you're 6 years old again, and you're like, hey mom, please help me.
Yeah, you want some like alphabet soup?
Cause like I said, I don't want anyone to even acknowledge that I exist when I'm sick, because that makes me feel like I'm sick. I don't want to get in the mentality that I feel like shit. I want to get into the mentality of, well, I'm just resting a lot and or doing what I'd be doing normally if I didn't have to go to work. Like, I just don't want someone to even acknowledge that I'm sick.
Let him answer.
Well, he may not answer is the idea.
Oh.
So I'll see if he actually answers. Is he paying attention or not?
Did the cam freeze? The webcam looks like it's frozen.
It definitely is frozen. I will fix the fucking camera.
Give me that shit.
Yeah, come.
I'll tuck the hooker.
Come talk on it.
I'll tuck the hooker.
It's not frozen on this side, which is super cool.
Can you just turn off the webcam source and turn it back on?
Yeah,
No.
gonna have to.
Yes, you can. Wait, so did you like hook up the Discord thing too?
No, that's a different chat. You can actually hook up the Discord to it.
That might be a good
To
idea.
the chat, at least.
Yeah,
That'd be kind of funny.
that'd be hilarious.
But, not currently.
Okay.
Let's see.
We're the tech savvy people. Are we still recording?
Yeah, we're still recording. We're still
Live. We're
Keep
still
talking.
mid technical difficulties.
Oh yeah.
Waiting for Ivy Cam to connect.
Connection.
This is very minty CBD.
Like, good minty?
Like it's like a spearmint. It's like
The spearminty.
yeah. And it's not like a spearmint mint. You get that? It's not like spearmint gum, where it's like kaboom right in the frickin'
It's not a
face.
kaboom?
No, it's not
Not
a
a
kaboom.
kaboom?
It's like
Then I'm not
it's like a
okay.
subtle. It's like a
I'm
subtle
not
mint.
gonna like it then.
It's like the aftertaste of spearmint gum.
It's like if someone like sucked on a mint and then spit in your mouth afterwards.
Don't threaten me with a good time.
You need to turn the detour sign around.
No.
We don't talk about the sign.
Don't. No, it's kind of broken in general.
You just break everything?
Yeah, it's just totally broken.
Come on, tech guy.
This is where you need a hotkey that just switches to technical difficulties.
Yeah, right.
I have one of those. I'm not sure.
Do you?
Mm-hmm. And it's the Tourette's guy where he goes,
Yeah.
it's just that playing in the background with technical difficulties on.
Oh, that's funny. That's awesome. I haven't watched those videos in a long time. I still can't believe I didn't know who Old Greg was.
I'm old Greg. Do you want to drink Bailey's out of a shoe?
Do you love me?
Do you like
Will
it?
you ever love me? No, Teddy had to explain that to me. I was like, wait, what?
Turn off both these and turn them back on, maybe it'll work. Oh no! Never does this.
Because he's Old Greg.
I'm old Greg.
A big bada boom.
Still watching.
It's double apple peppermint.
Peppermint.
Not the peppermint.
It smells so
Chocolate
good.
double apple?
It's not
Fucker.
Knockler doesn't have double apple anymore, do they?
Fucker double apple.
Fuckle.
Fucker.
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 No, fuck has it.
No, he's dropping shit.
It's fine.
Good shudders.
What?
Is that a finger? That's a finger.
Yeah, it wasn't on the phone.
Interesting.
I don't know you were not here.
And this fire's roaring now.
Roaring fire.
Yeah, it's roaring.
Roar. Roar.
It's rural.
Rural.
The rural juror. Say it.
What?
Rural juror.
Rural.
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 We'll switch to the other phone.
Like rural.
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 Rural juror.
Ruler. Ruler.
Juror.
Juror.
The rural
Man,
juror.
this camera is so much better.
Yeah.
It's kind of staggering how much better
Look
it
at
is.
that lighting. It's fresh.
So fresh and so clean.
Fresh and so clean.
It's clean. With the lemon pledge. We clean.
Did you check out your stream preview?
The stream review.
Why we don't need to stream review it yet until it's turned on.
Preview. Stream preview.
Oh, it's right there in the OBS.
I want to say live stream.
That is the.
Jesus. Okay, I'm gonna watch it in like 5 different ways while we're doing it.
Yeah.
We need to. We can even put it on the TV. We'll open the web browser on the TV too.
I mean, you can.
No, we don't need to do that.
Are we live? Is it happening? What's your stream?
It's the stream.
Why are you under teabag realm?
Close that.
Close what?
Close that window and open it on the browser behind it. I got too many browsers.
Did you
Well,
know?
it wasn't even showing the stream at all.
You know an iPad
It's
can
'cause it
stop one of
wasn't
those
a T-bag.
industrial size
It's on mine.
shredders?
No, I opened yours, and it wasn't showing it.
Yeah, there it
There
is.
we go.
Yeah.
We're back. Once again.
Oh yeah, that was delayed.
Well, it's gonna be delayed on the stream.
Yeah. Check it. Just wait.
I mean, we don't need to. Just gonna have the fucking OBS up. Plus,
Right.
add the full chat. That's what all of this is. Chat for everything.
Oh, I'm aware. I know what Restream is.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Just yeah.
You should connect Mixer.
It is.
Is it?
Yeah, it's on Mixer, Twitch, YouTube.
Oh,
And Periscope
all of
right
the
now.
platforms.
Facebook is the one that's paid.
No.
No, you can also do that one
It
too.
used to be
Is
paid.
it Mixer?
Yeah, Mixer's the Microsoft one.
Yeah.
I've actually had some like views on that when we were playing games.
Views on which one? Mixer?
On Mixer, yeah.
I'm surprised.
But
I'm surprised we get any viewers on anything we do.
why?
I don't know. Just like, oh, these random kids.
Isn't that pretty much everything?
That's true.
But we're more like realistic in the way that we play. 'Cause more people play like us than
Charlie.
yeah. Or he just sits there and does nothing.
It's like a bank.
Does Charlie stream?
No.
Oh.
He's got the internet for it. He's got gig up and gig down.
And he's got a good
You should send our stream link to Discord. Let's see if anyone wants to pop in there.
Yeah.
Pop in there.
Papa Liddy.
I will do it real quick.
That'd be so lit, like the fire logs we're watching right now. The logs on the fire.
Logs on the fire.
Logs on fire. The Yuletide fire. Even though it's not Christmas anymore. What does this little thingy do?
Let's see.
It's just like, is it a snap thing?
What?
I think it's a snap thing.
I
Yeah,
think
it's on both sides.
so you can grab it and hold it.
Oh, okay, I gotcha.
Yeah, bud.
Yeah.
Yeah, bud.
Yep, bud.
Bud? That's what my mom has nicknamed me for years and years.
Bud? Does she just not like your name that she named you?
I mean, obviously not, considering that she calls me Nick also, so.
She calls you Nick?
Yeah, she doesn't call me Nicholas.
Oh.
Just
She doesn't call you Dick.
Dickolas?
I call him Dickolas. Hi.
Hi.
Hi. Hello.
Hello.
How are you doing?
Spry Puppy 24.
What's up, Spry Puppy? How you
Spry
doing?
Puppy.
I have no idea.
Oh, hi, Spry Puppy.
Spry Puppy, have you ever had any interactions as being the sick person? We were discussing whether or not men are wimps when they're sick.
Are
Currently,
you a little bitch when you're sick?
the perception that we've got is that men tend to
Just keep on going with
just
their life.
go on with their lives, but a lot of the time we're perceived as being
Say okay, dude.
nasty and sick.
Yeah. What are you streaming, Jack? Nothing. Dude, I really want to do that. Like put a trash bag around you and put it like get it around like your neck, and then put a vacuum in it, and it just like sucks all the air out of you. Like.
Do you have a latex fantasy?
No.
There's no sexual. I think there might be a little sexual.
No.
You just want to be enclosed in a
I
tight
just
bag.
wanted to try it. It's just like no sexual form whatsoever.
Okay, what are you
You
saying?
look booed.
Huh?
What? Okay, you look booed.
You
You
look.
look booed?
I look bad. No, I look good, minus the hives on my forehead from the bad
You look booed. We just
shampoo
all look
experience.
booed, guys.
But you know,
Doo-doo.
Yeah.
Is it still Spry Puppy? Okay, you.
Yeah, it was just, you look booed. I don't know what booed means in this necessarily. You looking good? Like, what are we talking about
oh,
here?
I look
I'm
good.
guessing it was supposed to be bad, but he doesn't know
But,
where the A button is on his computer.
yeah, but that doesn't make sense in that scenario.
Where's the O compared to the A?
Like, really
Way
far
far
away.
apart.
What?
Go to sled. I don't know.
I don't think
We
he's
ain't
from
tired.
this country.
Are you tired? I'm not tired.
We're not tired at all. Avery not being tired is probably
I'm not even
the most-
tired yet.
Yeah,
It's-
that's kind of
it's-
weird. That's
it's-
weird out of this.
That's pretty much the new on that one.
It's 6:10 p.m.
Let's go
So I got
play some-
another half hour.
And then we'll be carrying him to this house.
That's fine.
It wouldn't be the first time.
You guys want to talk about how you feel about Call of Duty, the new one?
I enjoy it. He's done with it.
You're over it?
Yeah, he's
Not over it. I played for what? Over an hour last night. An hour
Did
and a
you?
half. Yeah.
I guess so.
It's true for the whole time.
It's good. I'm just glad I got a golden gun.
The gold gun.
I saw you get killed by a guy with a golden shotgun last night.
Yeah,
That's so funny.
it was not good.
Yeah, as you're just sitting there and he like jumps over, you're like, turn around!
It was like, no, no.
Just
No.
turtle that bitch up.
What does it say?
You won't see me.
Puppy 24 is now following.
Oh, thanks for the
Oh,
follow.
thank you for the
Thank you.
sparks too, dude.
Yeah,
Appreciate it.
appreciate
Thank
that.
You, thank you.
That's rad.
We're trying to start a podcast every week or so where we just go on and talk about topics. So if you have any suggestions,
Pop
we'd
in.
appreciate it in there. Otherwise, we're just going to talk about the daily and whatnot.
And what we're doing in our lives, which is basically nothing.
Well,
Just
speak for
kidding.
yourself on that.
Okay.
You're missing out on the shirt, by the way.
Me?
I am.
Yeah.
I told him I wanted one, but it wasn't in the group, so I didn't get one.
I bet you could still get one.
No, I know.
Oh,
I just don't want a white one. I want like a gray one.
Well, they are gray. They're
Team
silver.
Horse Hunter.
They're silver, so.
What?
Yeah. If there's an extra one, I'll figure it out.
You think I would clean my sinuses out?
Mad Dog?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you're gonna find out. He gave me 2,000 sparks.
2,000?
20,000 sparks. I don't know if that's a lot or a little.
I don't know
It's
either.
20. Oh.
20.
Oh, okay.
Pretty cool.
I think you get a spark per
Cheers
penny.
to you, Mr. Spry Puppy.
Thanks, Spry Puppy. Appreciate you. So I have an idea for a comedy YouTube series.
Yeah.
Oh, it's the toilet one, right?
The toilet one, yeah. So like, picture.
I would totally do this. This would be awesome.
It's like toilet stall comedy where we record a couple, maybe 5 to 10.
Can help you ace dread.
What do you say?
Do what?
Do gaming with me can help you stream.
I mean, we do game.
Yeah.
So I'll hit you up. What do you play?
What do you play there? So picture us, or we have a generic set of feet and shoes that are under a couple of toilet stalls, and the camera is the view out, looking just at the toilet stalls. And picture like a guy walks in, and another guy's already in there, and he's taking a shit, and another guy walks in and he sits down, and then the new guy starts trying to have a conversation, be like, "Hey dude, how's your day been?" Like blah blah blah, and the other guy's like, "Cool, good, blah, whatever."
It's like an interview in like a public
Just
bathroom.
Yeah.
We play
when did you
Call
get
of
that
Duty,
idea?
Counter-Strike, Rocket League, League of Legends. We play all sorts of stuff.
He plays League of Legends.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
What'd you say?
Yeah. I just think you had a bad time
when did you
doing
get that idea of the toilet stall thing?
I was sitting in a toilet stall thinking about it, and I'd be like,
When?
"It's so funny."
When?
Like 3-4 months ago.
Okay, then you took that idea from Letterkenny because they have put that in Letterkenny for the past like 4 seasons.
I've only seen the first season.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he didn't get it from that when he doesn't watch it.
That's fair.
But
I think it'd be fun to have like a formal interview platform on toilets would be pretty funny.
Yeah.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah. It'd be
Just
pretty,
get like some fancy shoes.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then you bring
So
a random person
you
in.
could get the camera behind your head so like it sees the back of your head, like to the door.
I feel like I don't even want
No,
that. I want it
think
to be
it's
as minimal
literally
as
just
possible.
yeah.
Like picture like
we could adjust like the height of the door too. Like it might expose a little bit more of the
My
leg.
life is no luck.
you like this? So like basically we're sitting in the toilet stalls, and it can be an interview or it can be like a sketch comedy thing. But regardless, maybe we'll say for sketch comedy purposes that the first guy doesn't want to participate, or maybe they have like the same boss at work or something like, and they're just bitching about work, or
You're thinking too hard into this. I'm kidding. Keep going.
you gotta develop the storyline, otherwise it doesn't exist.
That's true. Well, why do you need a storyline if you're just gonna do an interview?
Well, I'm not saying it's interviews. You guys took it to interviews.
You just said it was gonna be an interview.
No,
Or
No,
do you
he
say
didn't
that?
really, but I just think it'd be funny if he did.
it would be funny as interviews, but I'm thinking like we just sit there and we pretend like we're everyday guys in the office. And you walk in, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you come and sit in the stall next to me, and you're like, "Hey, bud, how's the day going?" Like, blah blah blah, and I'm like, "Yeah, it's good."
I mean, I think it'd be hilarious whatsoever.
Yeah.
You'd have to have like, an interesting workplace. I don't think we could do it where we work.
No, I'm saying we do it after hours,
Okay.
You have to
Like-
sneak into Matt.
Well, you don't sneak in
after
at
hours.
all.
like 7 or 8 o'clock at night. We have a camera in there, and honestly, we don't really need to like record any of the audio there. We just need like the feet interactions.
I could build us some bathroom stalls down here.
We don't really need to though, and like
I mean, why wouldn't we want 2 bathroom stalls? Dude, we could put TVs on the inside of these bathroom stalls, and we could like literally sit on a toilet, not use it,
Why
and
not?
play some video games.
Why not just make it both?
Huh? It's physically
It'd
Dude, do you want to cut this concrete to make it live plumbing?
That'd be really
Because
fun.
I will
You
do
guys are
it.
gonna
I
be
don't
on it.
care.
It'd be really
So,
funny though.
I'm picturing the first 3 or 4 episodes are just character rapport building and funny incidents between these 2 guys, and then randomly, 3 or 4 episodes in, a 4th guy joins in. And he does the same thing, where the first two are quiet, and the third guy jumps in and goes, "Hey, what's up, guys?" And they both just go, "What the fuck? Who the fuck are you? Like, why are you talking? Like, this is private time." Like,
I think this.
And
cool.
the guy literally just like stands up and walks out.
So I think with the third guy, I say like you have the two guys together, and then it's 4 stalls total,
Yeah.
and you see somebody walk into like the 4th stall, and the center one's empty, and then he's like screaming over the empty stall. That'd be funny.
Just get some like balls you can throw.
You guys over there? Or just get some like toilet paper rolls.
No, that's like some spring break stuff. Get like a volleyball, like a blow-up volleyball, and he's like, "Spring break, but we work because we're adults." So your spring break's in the past.
So those guys that are going on spring break early.
Hey, it's not spring break, it's just my life, dude.
And it's when I could go on vacation.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
I'm kind of jealous, to be perfectly honest.
You want to come to California? No, you'd have to buy a flight back. So you can come to California.
We could leave you there.
I mean, fair. I don't think it'd really bother me that much.
You guys driving out to California and then flying back?
Yeah.
For what?
David's dad bought an RV van that I'm driving out to him.
I want to go. When?
End of February.
I want to go.
You're just gonna go on all of my vacations now? I'm gonna get tired
Sound
of
like
you
you're
and be
bitching
like,
about it. What do you mean? You're just gonna enjoy the fun that I get to enjoy?
Fun shit, you know?
You're taking the fun out of me being alone. No, I'm kidding. Yeah.
I mean, you don't spend enough time alone these days. You know, it's winter, so.
People are overrated. I could go live in a cabin. I'd be okay with that.
I think you'd get bored.
Well,
At least in this scenario, like, you can be around people when you want to be.
I want a cabin, but I want internet, and that's all I care about.
Then you're defeating the purpose.
Why?
You go to a cabin to escape everything.
I'm doing that during the day. I want 2 to 3 hours at night, and I want to play video games. What are you gonna do at night?
Go to bed.
Okay. So
Go stargaze. Go try to find.
I feel that you'd be okay with this for like maybe 2 months, and then you're like, this is
I
bullshit.
think you're underestimating me. Because I'm okay with doing nothing for a very
You are. This is true. I remember like a couple years ago when we were playing games, I'd have to get you to get up to turn on your Xbox.
Oh, yeah.
Like, set.
And literally, it was like 3 steps away.
Yeah.
I am the most laziest person in the world. No, sorry. In this room.
I was like, definitely not in life.
Yeah, no.
There's definitely lazier people.
Yeah.
I do like how I make you do all these things. Even like, it's much like, hey, like, do you want to do this?
No.
Yeah, I do. You just
No,
do it.
you're like, do you want to do this? No. I was like, well, you should do it. I was like, okay.
Yeah.
Let's just go. Fuck it. Oh, this fire. It's toasty.
The fire's
It's actually really cold
roasty,
down here,
toasty.
And I'm not liking it.
It's not cold down here.
No, it's pretty.
My toesy woes
I
are
could
cold.
definitely take my shirt off and be perfectly happy about not wearing a shirt.
My toesy woes are cold.
Okay, well, maybe put it closer to the fire. Too good.
Get the fucking heater out and like pretend it's the fireplace. Yeah, like it's actually pretty decent. You've been sitting in a fucking sauna all fucking day.
Not all day. I got my hair cut. It was really cold in that
Where'd you go?
barber shop. Bare bones.
Where's that at, Chris?
Linden Street.
Oh, is that where Chris moved to?
Yeah.
Linden and what?
It's on Linden, like between like Riverside and.
It's like right across the street from Elliot's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can't wait to get my haircut tomorrow. It'll be great.
I need a haircut. I look good though.
That's all that matters in the end game.
I got a haircut this week because I got an eviction of next week, and then
Oh yeah, you told me about the eviction. Tell us more about that.
So
Start with a story. Start from scratch.
I don't know the story behind it. I just know that this guy rented this property for I don't know how long, but he's like back rent or something like that. And
How much back rent? Do we know?
No.
Enough to get affected.
Yeah, enough to get evicted. And I think the guy who actually owned the property, it's like kind of like farmland too, so the guy who rented it was gonna farm something. It might have been hemp that he was gonna farm, and he was gonna give the actual owners a profit of it, and never did. So he went back on a signed agreement, and then he was late. He was late on rent, and so now they served him the eviction notice. He was supposed to get everything out of the house, and he hasn't done that. So on the 29th, we have to go, and we have an hour to literally pack up this entire house and get it out by the road.
What day is that? That's Thursday?
Wednesday? 29th, I think it's Wednesday.
Yeah, it is Wednesday.
But we only have like an hour to do it because the sheriff only allows you an hour of their time to be there.
What time do you have to do that?
I don't know. I was just told by my dad, he's like, hey, we're doing this eviction thing. Just make sure you're armed.
Well, I can come help. If you do it at a reasonable hour. I mean, even if you do it during the day, I can go down on my lunch break.
Oh.
Why?
I don't think you can make it that, because it's way north. So it'd take your half an hour to drive there, and then we got an hour to pack.
Is it like close to Wyoming or what?
Yeah, it's close. It's maybe like a couple miles from Wyoming.
I could always
It's out in the boonies.
I could always skip lunch the day before and take a 2-hour lunch. Fuck it.
Take a 2-hour lunch.
Yeah.
No, that's fair. I don't know. I'll see how many people we have. If we need any more people, I'll let you know.
Let me know if you need someone strong. And I'll find
So we can talk to Dick?
someone else.
I saw where you're going with that.
I got the power to weight ratio. I don't have the strength, but I have the power to weight ratio. Picture me as like a Miata. No, that's wrong.
Yeah.
No.
A turbo Miata.
Yeah, maybe we can like a Fiat 124 Spider, like that.
Yeah.
So like the 200 horsepower.
The Abarth.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
Yeah, that car sounds cool. I like that car.
The bar.
Well, it's because it's a Miata with a fucking 2-liter Multiair in it.
Oh, okay, I got you.
So it's got like the engine's the engine. It's the same thing like Dodge Darts and shit.
They're weird cars. They look weird. I don't like them.
Miatas? Or
Fiats.
Like, are you
Fiats.
you're thinking of like the standard 500,
Oh.
which is like the small car.
Yeah.
The 124 Spider is a Miata with a different motor in it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fair enough. I saw an electric Mini the other day. I was like, I had to do a double take. It was weird.
I was kind of considering, like, I want to do that van build, which I know you guys both hate excruciatingly.
Oh, I was gonna send you. I saw a fucking P15 bread delivery van for sale. It was on Stewart.
Is it still for sale?
I don't know. I haven't driven by there in a week or so.
That'd be cool.
I'd be a little bit more okay with that scenario.
Yeah.
Because it's got a small like Chevy in it with a big ass doghouse that'd be easier to work on.
Yeah. I was thinking it'd be cool to get a electric van, and I did some research into electric vans, and I can buy a really small Nissan van, and that's about the only option.
Yeah,
They're
pretty
expensive.
much. Unless you get the Transit Connect E thing that they have, which is kind of hard to come by.
The Amazon vans are supposed to be coming out as
You
electrics.
can get real smart and
Yeah,
convert, but
They're
good luck
Rivian.
with that.
Have you seen the Rivian truck that the company does?
Mm.
It's pretty dope actually. But yeah, the Rivians, they put like millions of dollars into that bitch. But like there's like here in a couple of years, it's gonna be vans are gonna be plentiful from all the Amazon ones flipping them.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking vans?
Yeah, flipping the vans. So like maybe we get a Transit with a 3.5 instead.
They're still out there. They're already out there.
Yeah, I mean they're not the easiest thing to work on, but then we want to fucking change a motor out.
Yeah, I think that's when you lost us all. It was like, oh, you need to swap the motor out. It was like,
Yeah, it's that firm no. Vans suck to pull motors out.
Oh, I'm aware.
I don't think you are.
Yeah.
They're horizontal usually, aren't they?
No.
I thought they were.
Full size vans
Yeah,
are
you drop them
are
out
just
the bottom.
they're just a shitty body on a pickup chassis.
I mean, if you get a long enough like cherry picker, you probably take it out of the take all the seats out and then just like.
They don't come out that way.
You can't get it out of there.
No, not typically. On some of them you can. Like those old Ford vans were like they're mid-motored.
Yeah, dude, my mom had one of those. She drove it around for a while.
That shit is gross.
Yeah, you're the only one that has ever taken a sip out.
I'm not on board. Me and Kyle were all shit-faced that one night.
I remember after bowling. Yeah.
Oh, I almost let one loose on that one. That was disgusting.
Yeah, no thank you.
Other than taking like a fucking jack shot.
It's about the same. It's definitely worse than Jack. I would drink Jack straight versus that for sure, without question. I don't like Jack. It's funny because I used to drink Jack and Cokes like they were going out of style.
Same here, man. I just drank straight Jack for a long time, and it was like, no, can't do it no more.
I remember when Bacon used to come into the Narg, he'd buy a 750 of Jack, drink half a Coke, pour the other half into the Coke, and that was his drink for the night.
Yeah. That when he changed to Jim Beam, it went downhill.
Yeah. Beam is not a alcohol. You want to why? What is Jim Beam like good for?
Killing brain cells.
I mean, I don't know. Like gin is just, it just tastes like. It's just gross. I cannot do. I can do it. It's a lie. I can do pretty much whatever.
You drink anything.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want this.
There's very few things where I'm like, firm no, and that fucking brandy is one of them.
Yeah. I mean, we give it to Tanner. I bet you his ass would drink it.
I have no idea. A firm maybe, like, for anybody.
His mom came to him on, like, Christmas because apparently his family just bought him, like, liquor.
Yeah.
And he's like, his mom's like, you have a drinking problem.
Mom bought me liquor for Christmas too, and I was like, I don't want this. She bought me Jack Daniel's honey.
Yep. Yeah. And you took a sip out of it. I don't know why you didn't just return it. It was like, hey, can I switch this for
I
something?
wanted to try it. I wanted to at least be like, cool, thanks,
Any
Mom.
flavored whiskey sucks, except for Leopold Brothers apple whiskey. That shit is
It
good.
used to be good. I'm sorry, all the Leopold Brothers is not any good anymore because they got too busy.
The apple whiskey? I guess I haven't had it in a while.
Well, you're not supposed to drink it straight.
No.
Yeah, but like it used like their single cask was like the bomb. It was so.
I wasn't a fan of it.
It used to be so good when it first came out because it was like small batch, like you could barely like get your hands on it. It was cheap. I mean, it's like $40,
Yeah.
but like it wasn't like that pricey. And then like once they like started like just pumping it out, then it still get aged the same way. It's just not as good. It's like bleh.
Yeah.
Just tastes like this is not aged. It just tastes like unaged fucking liquor, and it's gross. Like you have to have some kind of aging with, especially with whiskey.
Yeah, but oh crap, what is that? What's the sour beer place again?
Crooked Stave.
Yeah,
Stave.
Crooked Stave uses the Leopold Brothers caskets, don't they?
Yes, they use the caskets for their aging of their beer.
Mm-hmm. The flavorful whiskey and sour beers. They're really good though.
Yeah, I mean, it's the most expensive place in fucking town, but it's so fucking good.
Just very good.
Very good. Nightmare and Brett's the jam. It's also like, $15 a fucking 12-ounce bottle, but
Yeah. What was Charles saying?
he thought we were playing games, which I told him to play later.
Nope. I played with him like 2 games. It was like, yeah, no, I can't do this.
I'm gonna put on shit.
And
I'm
the
gonna
shoot
put.
house.
Yeah.
We played that. It was like, because we got headquarters or hard point like 3 times in a row. I was like, I can't fucking do this anymore. I hate it.
It is a little much, especially when you're not prepared for fucking chaos.
See, I wish you could like click that, but filter out the games like you can originally. Like, hey, I want to play just these maps. Here you go. But I'm filtering out the game types I want to play and don't want to play. But
Yeah.
that's making it like the server like massive. It's kind of
Yeah.
ridiculous.
This boomer can only watch so much NCIS. Boobennial even. What?
Yeah, he's watching NCIS.
Okay.
And that's all you need to reply to. That's all you need to reply to.
Okay.
Okay.
That guy can watch TV forever.
Yeah, so can I. I'm actually getting really bored of watching TV. I was like watching it in there. I was like, you know, it'd be better if I watched it out here. But I was too lazy to walk out here. So I just like got on my phone and started watching the Norton Graham show.
Which you could easily put on YouTube on your PC.
I know, but it's ridiculous.
You are a lazy fuck. That's for goddamn true.
Yeah. I've been thinking about riding bikes lately, and I'm just like,
I want to ride bikes.
And then, so when I was going to get my dinner, I had like this random thought. I was like, if I got hit on my bike, and like I didn't get hurt, but my bike got destroyed, which usually they do if you get hit by a car, and like you take the person to court and it's like, you know what, if you buy me a new bike, I don't care, I'm not hurt, all this, let it go. Would that be a thing?
Yeah.
Would the court like rule that?
You know, like you could probably even sort of, you know, just someone before court, you like hey, like.
You'd save money by settling outside of court. Typically, people will use something like a civil litigator, where you say, let's not take it to court, let's take it to a civil litigator, and
it depends on the person that hits you too. It could be if something cool, like they just like take you and go buy a bike right away. That's possible.
Oh, that's fair.
Yeah.
Okay.
But if you do end up going the route of saying like, hey, I don't want to take you to court, I understand that this isn't going to create any extra value, I'm not trying to take you to take your insurance for anything, like, and you just say like, I want to be able to be paid damages for my bicycle.
Yeah.
And typically a civil litigator is like $25 to $50 an hour, and so you just meet in a room and you talk as humans, and the civil litigator will say, well, okay, do you accept whatever my final judgment is? And you'll say yes, and the person would be the defendant in that case, which would be the person that would hit you on a bicycle, would say yes, okay, great. And then you say, okay, all I want is a new bicycle. I paid X amount of dollars, or I want a comparable bicycle to this one, or I want to be able to pay.
You couldn't get a better bicycle out of the deal.
I mean, you could.
You could say like, along with that, it also is my method of transportation for the next 3 months because I don't drive for a living. Would you be able to pay $2,500 out of pocket and pay for a new bicycle? And then that's much cheaper than the person saying, okay, well, I want to take you to court, which automatically ends up being like $1,000 for court fees, and then another $2,000 to $3,000
well,
for
no, that's
fees.
charges too, isn't that like attempt manslaughter or something?
No,
like
you can just do civil court. You don't have to do criminal stuff.
Okay.
You're not doing criminal at that point.
Yeah, because you're not worried about. It's not like they purposely damaged you either. You're just trying to like get your return back. Like if they like, obviously, like if you like got hurt in the scenario, you're more than probably want to like bring that stuff into it. But if you're not injured, then you don't need to do that at all.
Civil court is literally just like a.
It's like suing. It's the same idea. Like, that's all that is.
But it's very much so like the. Hey, let's do this in the nice way. I just want a little money for the damages that I'm owed.
Fair.
Yeah. That's
I don't want anyone to pay legal fees out of their ass, and especially if you're in the case where you're like, well, I gotta pay for a lawyer now to take you to court. Like, you're already out of the money that you would have potentially gotten from taking it to a civil litigator.
Yeah, that makes sense. Okay.
Yeah, it's just easier to do it that way. 'Cause, again, you're just trying to get what you're owed in that scenario.
But the likelihood of you getting hurt versus not getting hurt in a bicycle accident with a car is very low.
Yeah, you're probably gonna get hurt.
You're probably gonna get hurt.
Yeah, more than likely.
It's one thing if you park your bike behind someone. It's another thing if you are riding in traffic and get hit by a car.
Because they're doing typically quite a bit faster. Plus,
especially
you're a lot more squishy than a car is, just in general.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously your face didn't do very well from you single crash yourself.
I still have scars from that.
Let's see.
You're gonna have it forever.
There's a scar right here.
Not even noticeable.
Yeah. They're noticeable to me.
Well, yeah, because you just rub it and then you feel.
You're still young.
Yeah.
You're plenty of time to build up more scars. to complain about for the rest of your life?
I have plenty. I don't need any more.
That's not the adventurous take in this scenario.
Huh?
That's not the adventurous take in this scenario.
Okay.
I'm sure when we get like, because I want to go to the bike park a few times this summer.
I want to go.
I'm down.
Yeah.
I
And
just want a full suspension bike.
there's going to be some kind of damaging going on in that scenario. Like in that, it's going to happen.
I might invest in like a downhill bike if we do that. I might do that.
Those are cheap.
Yeah.
We can get one from like 10 years ago for.
I found like a brand new Da Vinci. Oh no, it was like a 15 Da Vinci downhill, like racing downhill bike, and he dropped it to $1,500. I was like, ooh, that's tempting.
Yeah, I mean that's since you don't have to fucking pedal it. Like, who cares?
Yeah, but then we couldn't go on any of like the runs that we were doing.
I mean, sure we could, just not as.
There'd be a lot of walking.
Why?
No, you can still
These are
pedal.
heavy.
You can still pedal them. And it's still mostly downhill. There was very few that we were going uphill.
No, that's fair.
There's like up to the wood trail at Winter Park, we had to go up, but like that was like the only real like up scenario that we had to do.
Yeah, that's true.
And if you whipped it down the section before that and just.
Yeah, those blues that we went on, right off the lift. Oh, that was fun.
We need to put the carbon bike together.
That we didn't need to do.
I'm down on Saturday after the run or Sunday.
I'm going to a concert Saturday.
I thought it was canceled.
No, the Friday one's canceled. Tomorrow's one's canceled.
Saturday.
With Sarah.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Who art thou?
Who dat though?
Who dat? Who dare?
Air 96 is now following.
Oh,
Constant hair.
thanks for the follow, bruh.
Yeah.
Sir.
Appreciate you.
Constant hair.
Constant hair.
So if you haven't gotten our concept, we kind of just ramble and talk about nothing.
Yeah.
But the main story is that we're trying to create a podcast, or more similarly, a vodcast, where we just kind of, we just have fun.
We kind of just shoot the shit.
Welcome to Dick's Patio, number 1. We're just hanging out. We're talking about random things that we find interesting. Do you have any social topics or general interest things that you want us to talk about? We've talked about how men don't do well with being sick. We've talked about
by cars on bikes.
getting hit by a car intentionally
To get a new bicycle out of the deal.
to get a new bicycle. What else have we talked about? A lot of little like random tidbits.
Booze. We can talk about booze.
We can talk about booze for days.
Boobs? Oh, I thought you said boobs. I was like,
Well,
we can talk about
boobs
booze
too.
Needs some points of reference on that one. So.
Foco snaps.
Does Foco Snaps still exist?
Yep.
Yeah, it's on.
Telegram.
Yeah, on Telegram now. But that's where all.
It does it on both.
Yeah.
There's still
I don't know what that is, but you should tell our new friend what Foco Snaps is.
Me.
Yeah.
I mean, you're pretty much like
The
the
one
one that's always on it. So.
Okay. Well, I don't even know where it actually. It started here.
So it's on
before
Snapchat.
Yeah, it's on Snapchat. It's a Snapchat
Story.
story, and I'm not good at describing things. Okay.
So it's a Snapchat story.
Based thing where like people send their snaps and then people post it.
It's like a localized Snapchat story where you can send it your localized Snapchat story in, and people will be able to moderate it and or choose to post it on the group's Snapchat story. And so typically what it is it's a bunch of people doing drugs, it's people doing people having sex, a lot of boobs, a lot of like fun, interesting things. Whereas Snapchat in itself is kind of just mundane. I don't have Snapchat. I don't really care for Snapchat. It kind of just ends up being a picture of a bunch of friends' faces that
Yeah, I mean that's pretty much.
are doing nothing. Like I don't give a shit. If you were doing something interesting, I'd want to be involved. Otherwise, I don't really care.
But it's almost like an honor of being on it if you're a dude, because usually it's just chicks or chicks showing their tits and all that kind of stuff on it.
Have you been on Foco Snaps?
Yeah.
Doing what?
Took a picture of the mountains.
We got on the boat too.
Yeah, on the boat.
When I was with you, or a different time?
Yeah, it was just when me and him went out.
Yeah, it was like an afternoon. Just ran.
And the caption said Sausage Fest.
It was
was like it was like stormy the entire day, and I went out to pump the water out of the boat because we didn't have a cover on it. I was driving around the lake. Like, that'd be nice. And I left for a little while. I kind of got sunny. It's like, we'll go swimming now. So we'll go back out to the lake. Dick, is there anyone wanted to join?
Before I worked still in the shop.
Yeah. Too bad the Great White Buffalo's not here to go out with us anymore.
I know, it's true.
Yeah.
She did earn that title for a reason.
I didn't know her last name was White.
Accurate.
Very accurate.
Yeah, no. I saw that the other day. I was like, that's why that name came around. Okay. Hey, any fire starting?
Yeah.
It's
Move
the
to the next
same one.
The next episode. This is probably just the more music on it.
I'm hungry again.
All right, boys.
Is that all our food?
No. So,
Is that Orange Jubilee?
Orange Jubilee?
I don't know that.
Orange Jubilee. No, it's not Orange Jubilee. It is something called Mad Dog 2020. And it would best be described as a wine cooler.
Yeah, I'd put a wine cooler on that one.
It's a wine cooler.
Yeah.
Just with a lot more sugar and...
Have you ever had a wine cooler? They're pretty full of sugar.
Yeah, I've had a wine cooler.
Like that, like your mom's wine cooler, like the.
Yeah, I started drinking when I was like 12 years old.
Yeah, it's
Wine coolers.
disgusting.
Moral of the story: it's not an Orange Jubilee. It is a Mad Dog 2020 strawberry kiwi. If you want to Google that,
Just don't ever buy it.
just don't buy it. It's gross.
I was
What's
surprised when you
Mad
brought it
Dog?
up.
Mad Dog
I'm surprised
2020.
you brought it over when you did. I was like, are you serious, Avery?
Well, I figured we were gonna be grab bagging a bunch of alcohol the last time.
And that will be the future
Oh
of
my
that.
god. So it's fruit punch mad dog.
Yes.
Strawberry fruit punch. Strawberry kiwi Mad Dog. It's pretty brutal.
Welcome to a hangover.
I'm not excited for tomorrow or the rest of my life, but specifically tomorrow.
I mean, that's why we're here.
But
Yeah, the grab bag drinking will continue when we get there.
Yeah.
When I start drinking.
I feel like
Mad dog is the best.
oh yeah.
We got
Okay.
you now.
I didn't know it was called Orange Jubilee. I just thought it was orange.
We'll grab the Orange Jubilee next.
Pass the hookah. Puff puff pass, motherfucker.
That's
The
great.
Tiger songs. Pass the hookah.
Pass the hookah.
What?
Have you ever heard that song?
No.
It's
fucking.
it's awful.
It's so bad.
It's one of the worst songs I've ever heard.
Glad I haven't.
And it was really rough too, because when we were working at the hookah bar, everyone was like, "Will you just play Pass the Hookah?" And I was like, "No, I'm not gonna play Pass the Hookah. That song is fucking awful."
Yeah, it's they made a video for it. It's so bad. The whole thing is bad.
It's just a bunch of girls smoking hookah. That's it.
It's all it is. It's not good.
Thanks for that. Remembering that. Fucking.
That
Oh.
just sounds like a horrible time right there.
I'll have to play it for you at some point.
No, I'm okay with never hearing that in my life.
I Tremmy, all about that fucking Jubilee. Whew. And then we got Look Back talking about Pass the Hookah. Ooh. That's been a minute.
Are you FaceTiming somebody?
No, I'm looking at the chat.
Oh, we can do
I
that.
haven't sent to where the chat goes from. All of it gets reposted on the other streams.
I gotcha.
Yeah.
I gotcha.
Gang, gang.
Look at this.
Gang.
Gang, gang. Pass the hookah. Look back. Hi, Trenny.
Mad dog is live.
Mad Dog is live.
It's your Mad Dog 2020.
Oh God, no.
Well,
Is that what we're gonna have to be? No, we're not drinking that all year long.
Yeah, we are.
Fuck.
Yeah, we'll just get all the flavors and we'll just put them up like in the front. We'll just try them all.
Oh my God.
And-
This is like the worst idea in the world.
That should be a really good series.
What?
Yeah.
Where we just decide to get drunk off of the worst.
Random liquors. I had fucking hypnotic.
My hangovers are
back.
worse than both. You don't get hangovers. My hangovers are worse than your hangovers.
Absolutely, they are not.
Yeah, I don't. He's like instant hangover scenario.
I'm hungover already.
Yeah. can tell on that, by the way.
Yeah, well, I was thirsty.
There's some water right here.
Thank
you
you,
went-
but I'm
that-
still
'cause that was-
thirsty.
That was pretty full when you went to it, so.
Yeah, it was about right here.
Yeah, well, I drank most of a Mad Dog.
Well, he was like, oh, should I have brought beer?
Yeah, well. I
you
have
don't
one
really
more
do
week of
it.
not drinking, so.
I kind of want to go to the liquor store and get something pussy ass shit.
Some pussy ass shit. Are we gonna continue to do this all night?
I mean,
Might as well.
I don't care either way.
I mean, we can just keep going.
Just get it delivered to
They do that?
CNC.
No. How long?
How long does it take?
I don't know. I mean, you'd be quicker to do it yourself, honestly. But
Do we know anybody that lives around here?
I mean, I don't know how drunk you want to get on a Thursday. We do the work tomorrow.
He's got time
Club
off
going up.
on a Thursday.
Mad Dog is life,
One
man.
date and 4 locos the next LMAO.
Oh God.
Do Mad Dog went in. Oh my god, that'd be great. Yeah. So we should do all the Mad Dog lines. So we do all the Mad Dog flavors one night. And then the next week we will get together and we'll do a taste test of all the Four Locos. And the best part is if we don't we line the cans up, right? We each make 3 cups of each.
We're gonna have to turn this down. I'm double hearing.
We make 3 cups of each, so we each get to try a couple sips of each of the flavors.
Oh no, dude.
And we
If
should
we're going
rank.
At it, we're going at it. We're gonna literally drink all of them. There's only
Well,
like
we're
5
gonna
different Four Locos now.
no. There's like 15 Four Locos.
Shit, we're gonna get fucked up that night.
So, but again, we need to be
We'll
in.
be passed out.
We need to be in some sort of.
That's kind of the idea behind this whole drunk scenario. It's just like I'm not drinking this month, which is stupid. But
I attempted to do that, and it
yeah, it worked out.
You guys are avoiding the idea right now. Anyway,
No, I'm not
so
avoiding it. I'm totally down.
quit tangenting me on this idea. So we take the 8 Mad. What did he say? Yeah, camper person. Yeah, absolutely. So what we're gonna do is we each get to sample one of each of the flavors, and then at the end of sampling the 5 to 12, we rank them, and then once we rank them, we have to finish. We have to finish the can. Same with Mad Dogs. We each finish our Mad Dog that we like the most. We each finish our Four Loko that we like the most, and the rest go towards spillage or bystanders.
We're definitely gonna have to do this stuff on Friday nights then.
That's fair. That's fair. Well, luckily for you guys tonight, I'm the one drinking. I don't know why you're trying to do it tomorrow night, because you probably shouldn't be drinking
No,
tomorrow
I'm
night.
not drinking. I'm just saying we should do this on Friday.
Well, we
night.
start doing
Yeah.
these drinking stuff. We'll definitely have to move. Which Fridays is fine. It's not a big deal.
Because Seth owns his own driving company.
I'm well aware that you should not drink the night before you should drive.
Yeah, I don't wake up the next day.
And I don't really like going to work the day after I'd been drinking.
So you're not gonna work tomorrow? You wanna play some video games tomorrow?
I do want to play some video games tomorrow, but I don't want to work a 2-day work week, so
Why not?
I'm out of paid time off.
Oh, are you?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So, no, completely agree with the idea. We will make that happen. We're going to do all the flavors of Mad Dog. We're going to do all the flavors of Four Loko. Maybe we could even do all the flavors of Smirnoff Ices,
That would
because
be pretty
I'd be cool
I think
with that one,
there's
yeah.
about
There's a few.
8
of those.
flavors of Smirnoff Ices as
Yeah.
well.
Oh, we should have chugging contests too, because we're all pretty good at chugging.
Yeah, we
I
are
still
good at
think I
chugging.
can beat you.
I can beat him any day with my eyes closed.
I can beat you,
I know you can.
I disagree.
I'm faster than him.
I disagree.
I'm faster than him.
We'll do this on camera, on podcast for sure.
Okay.
All right. Well,
And
We
then
get
and
one
then we're gonna have then we're gonna have to do chugging out of a bottle, and then we gotta chug out of a pint glass, because it's definitely
It is
different.
very
Yeah,
different.
it's very different.
I'm in.
I really hate being good at chugging because of beer games.
It makes it rough.
Oh, it does, because you
People pick you.
consistently win, and then you have to keep playing,
Yeah.
and then you just get
Just
fucked
throw
up.
it.
Just take a dive,
You can just take a dive.
Oh no, I'm way too.
and then you're gonna be
competitive for
just
that
like
shit.
the.
I'm a lazy competitive person.
No more. No more. Will someone keys me?
Jesus Lord.
Can I steal one of your keys? I'm gonna go to the liquor store real quick.
destroy my first gear.
Fuck off.
No, it's bad. It's bad.
Your clutch is bad.
Yeah, my clutch is bad. It pops out of gear all the time.
I'm well aware.
He's going like 2 blocks though.
That's true. There's bicycles out there. You can ride a bicycle.
I'm a backpack.
Back in my room.
Do you want anything?
Give me some wine coolers.
Red Bull?
I'm good.
Text me if you want a Red Bull.
Okay.
Text me if you want a Red Bull. Red Balls.
God damn.
Kind of ridiculous. Yeah. I wonder what he's gonna get for himself.
I'm guessing he's gonna get more Mad Dog because he was kind of like in love with that bottle.
Yeah, he definitely.
He's gonna get that orange. What was he calling it? The orange.
The orange jubilee.
Oh, I was about to say Chablis.
It's possible.
Oh God.
Yeah. Wow. Who's posting this shit?
Who's posting what?
Oh.
Is it the Witcher stuff?
Yeah.
Toss a coin to your Witcher. Oh, valley.
I do not give a shit about it at all.
You don't like that song?
No.
Oh, dude, it's so fucking catchy.
Can't.
So catchy.
I fucking can't with it.
I don't know why they keep playing the frickin' metal song because that is stupid. I don't like the remakes of those songs. It's just like that's an original song that you should listen to the original way, not like screaming shit.
Yeah, well, I mean, people do what they like to do, I guess. And it's an easy song to turn into a fucking metal song because it's fucking plain.
I mean, that's fair, yeah.
Yeah, so it's really easy because like, oh wait, we don't like put any lyrics into this bitch. It's just kind of there.
Yeah, which I'm surprised because don't you have to change it to get like the rights to remake it?
No, not typically. It's especially not on YouTube. It just covers.
But that's not a YouTube thing. That was a movie thing, so.
Well, I know, but like the song when they redo it, it's on YouTube, not.
Oh.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
It's like all those covers. It's just kind of what it is.
Yeah, but YouTube has to cover the trademarks and all that stuff too, don't they?
Well, it kind of depends. So like if like something like I don't know if they can, since it's a cover, not like they're actually like you're not playing the same song, you're just doing a cover.
Yeah.
I don't know. You might not be able to sell it like an album, but I think YouTube's kind of a gray area on that scenario.
Yeah, okay, yeah, that makes sense. Okay, I want to fix his mic while he's gone because it's been bugging me. It needs to be like this.
Yeah. I mean, Avery does Avery things.
That was great. It's upside down, it's a lefty tighty, okay.
Lefty tighty. That's still righty tighty. It's just different than yours.
Yeah.
I think does someone have any like springs left on it, or we take
Yeah, it has upper springs.
Okay, that's why it's trying to pull itself down still, but
No, it would have been the other way.
it all connects together is the thing.
No, but this part was down,
So
so,
the thing
it
is-
was extended. So the spring
I know,
was
but like
extended,
think
so-
about it like this way: when it pulls like this, it's twisting this.
Oh, yeah. I don't know. Don't care. I am getting a little toasty now.
You're getting a little toasty now
Yeah.
because you're getting used to it and you're fully.
No, I think this leather couch is like.
Well, it adheres to your heat. It's
Yeah.
real leather, so like it doesn't get hot. It gets to your
Yeah.
body temperature instead.
I think we're gonna have to strip down.
Get naked.
Get naked.
Get naked. Oh, my phone's the one that's up there, so I can't even buzz that. I don't know why this is being a turd when it comes to the.
What? Oh.
when it
That
comes-
camera thing?
Yeah, I don't know why. It's done the last like few times I tried to like go wireless with it, and I don't know why. Because it's working fine. Like on the phone side, it's still working. It's just it locks on this side. If it's plugged in, it's fine. Plays no problem.
Interesting. So we're gonna have to get like a 25-foot
Yeah.
iPhone cable. I do like that camera though.
Yeah, this camera is significantly better, right? I mean, I hope so. It went from an iPhone 7 Plus to a fucking
Yeah.
iPhone 11 Pro Max. It should be better. I mean,
He really needs to learn how to put a lid on a bottle because he spills water everywhere.
yeah. It's Avery.
Okay, so this picture is the exact same other picture, so it's like the same one. Because I was watching this log on the left burn for like 30 minutes.
Yeah.
And it's the same log, so I have to watch it burn again.
I mean, you could change it to something else, like completely.
Like completely?
Just no sound.
Yeah, I know.
So don't get that DMAC
Yeah, we don't want that.
or DMCA. Yeah, DMCA takedown. What?
Did you say something like serious? You're getting Siri over there.
What?
Shut up, Siri. Yeah.
Yeah.
Somebody said serious.
That was goofy. Super goofy. Like I'll have to fucking typically yell at the bitch to get her to do anything.
I heard you the other night. You're like, Siri. Hey, Siri. Siri! And it still didn't pull up. I was about to get out of bed and be like, Dick, you know you can just hold this
I
button.
had that turned off.
Oh, you have it turned off? Oh, okay. Yeah, it was kind of annoying.
Sometimes it, like, well, it's just 'cause my fucking voice does its voice things.
Mm-hmm.
Especially lately with my illness.
The illness.
The illness. You want to be getting fucking over it. It's such bullshit.
I'm glad I feel better, but like, so my sinuses are really, like, they were really dry and they really hurt.
Mm-hmm.
And now they're just dry, so like every time I breathe, it's like really cold. But my nose is stuffy as shit for some reason. Yeah, so it's like a never-ending battle right now.
Super duper fun.
Which one was good again?
Season 2.
Oompa Zoompa.
That was a pretty decent one.
Which one?
That one.
This one?
This one when they go to Canada.
Ooh,
And they
Canada.
race.
I actually want to go to Canada. I'd be 100% okay with going to Canada.
I mean, I like to go in the summertime. Or, I mean, I love to go to Revelstoke for the winter and ride sleds.
Oh, shit, man. I mean, I think it'd just be good no matter what.
Yeah. I like to go, like, to Vancouver. Vancouver's a dope city.
Yeah, I mean, just traveling in general is like what I want to do.
It needs to happen more often here.
I think with like the credit card that I have now, I'm just gonna like maybe save up for like maybe a couple 2 years, depending on if I keep my company or not. And like 2 years, and I'd have enough money to like buy a trip to like Europe or like Asia or Australia when it's not burning.
I really want to go for a good festival speed.
Where?
That's in the UK.
Okay.
But it's always the first week of July.
And he misses. Oh, he didn't buy another Mad Dog. We were betting that you were gonna buy another Mad Dog.
No more Red Dogs.
You got the Wild Basin.
The Wild Basin Lime is fucking dope.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's great. You just my microphone. It's fucked up.
Just
The first thing he
made
notices.
it a little bit better.
Yeah, it made it better.
Nah.
Yeah.
Nah.
Yeah.
It's just kind of I don't know. It looks better that way.
It does. It's more like inviting.
I prefer it to sit directly in my crotch and like connect to one of my testicles.
Just in case, like, you had an itch, so you could go like this.
Do a little rubby rub.
I feel more grounded, you know?
No, I don't.
No.
I don't at all.
Like I'm in place.
In the words of Dick, you're wrong.
No.
Gay.
Gay.
Probably gonna get in trouble for that at some point, but whatever.
Yeah, we probably shouldn't do that.
Alright, should we call it, boys?
You can do whatever you want. Just sit here and bullshit some more until you're done with your fucking first drink, and then you're gonna be toast.
Nah, I'm already done with my first drink.
No,
All
that's
right.
not a first drink. That's like,
It's like a
a glass and a half of wine.
Okay.
Yeah, I would agree with that actually. It's not high
Don't
proof.
fucking touch me. Don't touch me. You don't have authority to touch me.
You don't have authority.
I like farting on my sister.
You like farting on your sister?
Well, she probably deserves it, so win-win
That's
for
true.
everyone.
I mean,
you know?
we've all done it. There's only 13% in this.
I mean, Avery has not done it. He doesn't have
Oh,
sisters.
I
yeah.
don't have any sisters.
You want to fart on my sister?
Do you want to fart? Yeah, absolutely. I would fart on anyone's sister.
Well, JC, if you ever watch this or listen to this, Avery's going to fart on you next time you see
I
you.
fart on my girlfriend's sister all the time.
Nice. I mean, I'm not saying I haven't farted on my friend's sister before, but
I wouldn't have it.
or I haven't.
Have you?
I have.
Yeah, of course. We all have.
Yeah. Who farts
That
on
was
his
that
sister?
was Chump Chewer.
Chump chewer?
I mean, elaborate on your farting on your sister.
Honestly, I'm not trying to disrespect your name, but that definitely sounds like a name that a person would have if he farts on his sister. I mean, nonchalantly.
Nonchalantly.
By the
Nonchalantly.
way sort of situation?
What?
Like a by the way type of situation where you're like, oh yeah, my name's JC, and by the way, I farted my sister.
My sister's name is JC.
I'm betting your sister also farts on your other sister. At some point.
And she does take after me, so.
I'm just that's more than like a thing.
Huh?
Farts smell horrible.
Well, it depends on the fart, you know?
Have you guys ever, like.
You can't classify all farts as one fart or another fart, you know?
Have you ever been, like. I don't know. Fooling around with a girl and then accidentally let
I've
one
never
rip?
done that. Oh, okay.
And accidentally let one rip, and then you smell it, and it's like the worst fart you've ever had in your life, and you have to leave the room.
I have not, but I've attributed, like, I've had girls attribute my bad gas to, oh yeah, it just smells like sex.
Weird.
Interesting.
I was like, what kind of sex have you been
Yeah,
having?
that's.
And it's not like these are girls that have had anal sex before. They're just girls that attribute to.
Farts are nice though.
Huh? What
But
did he say?
it says her farts are nice though. You know.
Do they
if
smell
she's
like
got-
flowers?
If she got a nice farts, she got
Nice
nice farts.
farts.
Dude.
I mean,
I know if you put like a dryer sheet in between like your underwear and your pants, and then you fart, it does kind of smell like flowers.
why would you know that? like seriously, why would you know that? That's.
He said, I heard it from a source.
I heard it from.
I heard it from a source
No, that's-
that if you put dryer sheets between your underwear and your pants, it's kind of like
I mean, isn't it common sense? Because they smell good anyways, dryer sheets, and then you push
flowers.
warm air through them.
I mean,
It's
it
going
makes
to.
sense, but you have to test that before you actually know. It's kind of the same thing with mom's like use the spray. All it does is make it smell like flowery shit.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
true.
It's still shit.
It's not an air
Do you
deodorizer.
guys use that like? Have you ever done that like poop thing?
Poopery.
Yeah, the poopery. Like you spray it on the water
No.
It kind of works.
before. Doesn't it?
Yeah, it kind of works.
Okay.
I would say like it would work if I wasn't just shitting.
My
Like
balls are musky.
your balls are musky. I get that.
Well,
Mine
that's just-
too.
That's just a bad thing, man. You might need to like take a loofah and some body wash.
I
and
say
some,
you know
Loofah is
most
a
balls
body.
are musky, and that's the thing is like
maybe
like-
some lava rocks. Maybe get
don't
like
use
that.
lava rocks on your balls.
Dude, if they're musky, I mean, you might need to get that top layer of skin off.
You don't need to exfoliate your balls. Rule
I
number
think
one.
This man might.
He needs apparently.
I do?
No.
Oh. Yeah, I mean,
Give him a good nair.
Chump Chewer
And
says
then
his
go-
balls are musky. And
Yeah.
I would say to your balls are musky would be
drink more water.
drink,
Fuck.
drink a lot of water.
I mean,
you know,
that's an
dude.
answer to everything.
PYHJJHG at BCCF.
Agreed. You know what I have to say to that? RFYHIJJHGFVCCF. You know, I agree. Sometimes we just need to have a little outburst, you know? Coffee. Drink some fresh coffee in the morning. I'm gonna feel like awful, but
I'm just drink some decaf and you get golden.
you know, honestly, it doesn't help.
Decaf coffee.
Maybe the decaf coffee doesn't help.
It doesn't make it any better, but it doesn't make it any worse.
Put a lot of sugar in it.
I don't put anything in it.
Put a lot of sugar in it.
Why?
He doesn't like sweet shit. You forget.
I love the robot voice.
Who's the robot voice?
The robot voice
Yeah.
loves you back. If you might as well so it's all text to speech right now. We can even tilt the robot voice to your next command. So so we're gonna tilt the microphone right now.
I'm gonna turn it up.
So we're gonna try.
Let's see what you got.
Give it 30 seconds. Give it 30 seconds, and we're gonna give you the best robot voice
ever.
possible. You ready? You turned it up?
Let's turn it up. It's ready.
All right. Give us the best robot voice response that you have.
Beep boop beep.
The helicopter goes.
Oh, he's got nothing. He's got nothing.
He froze. Couldn't handle it. Couldn't handle the pressure.
Unless he's telling me that my voice sounds like a robot because I was like nasally.
My sprinkler goes TTT. Hey Siri, call 911.
No.
Didn't set my phone off, so.
You're supposed to say, "Hey Siri, factory reset." Oh fuck. My phone's there. That backfired.
It's so good. It's so funny. Yeah, good thing it actually can't do any of that shit. It can't even turn itself off.
Really?
Yeah.
Hey Siri, power off.
To power off your iPhone,
You motherfucking bitch.
insert the side button and either volume.
I don't want to.
What, do you have fucking Australia or do you have
It's the Australian one.
Australian voice?
Yeah. There's like other voice command things that you could do on it too, but I couldn't understand it.
The wiener followed. The wiener follow.
The wiener?
The wiener 999.
The wiener.
Ask me about my following wiener.
Ask me about my wiener!
That goes me up.
What? Oh. Now Avery.
Meow. 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 Meow meow.
The things that amuse you, Avery.
The TTS always cracks me up.
Mhm.
It makes people so mad.
You can change the DPS voices, can't you?
The TTS?
Yeah, the TTS.
I'm sure there's a way, but
That'd be so on because there's like a couple iconic ones that is like would be. If I could
Yeah.
find one on my phone, it'd be awesome.
I mean, they, originally with the TTS from the Microsoft voice to text,
Yeah.
then it would or text to voice. Way back in the day, like they had like 5 or 6 different ones, and they all sounded terrible. Terrible.
What did Chumpy Chewer say? Because
Because
I'm
I'm
hungry.
hungry.
I am hungry too, man. You should bring me some
ate
food.
like an hour ago.
Yeah, but I took some of that medicine, and I think that just kind of like.
Did you eat all your food?
No. I told you, I was like, oh, I really loved it, like the idea of it, and then when I started eating it, it was like, meh.
Just wasn't. Yeah.
Yeah, it was meh.
I don't know. I have that kind of with Twisted
Everything.
Noodle.
Oh yeah.
Like the only place that like there's 2 places that consistently always like I love when I go there. And that's Music City and Colorado Room. That's pretty much it.
You guys really need to check out Beijing Noodle.
Yeah.
It's fucking good.
I just wanted the noodles.
That's what I'm saying. It's fucking noodles.
Okay.
I mean it's noodles in the fucking name, Brick Chacho.
Beijing Noodle.
Beijing noodle.
My penis goes. Sorry, I'll be your text to speech right now. I'm hungry for poop.
Chumps, you were just pooping.
Poop and farts.
Like that.
I don't know. The text to speech broke apparently.
That dog is humping another dog.
Yeah.
You know, gotta get it on sometime.
I mean, it's true. At any point, at any
Look
time.
at the big ass fucking dogs.
Get it on, there you die.
What?
I'm hungry for poop.
He's hungry for poop? Dude, this is like turning into like 2 girls, 1 cup kind of scenario.
Oh, I have a
It's
question
getting
for
kinda
you.
scary.
Your question?
Related to 2 Girls, 1 Cup.
Oh God, why did I bring that up?
Yeah.
Let's talk about 2 Girls, 1 Cup.
I've never seen it.
You've never seen 2 Girls, 1 Cup?
Same.
Nope.
Wow.
I've heard plenty about it.
Hell yeah.
So we need to queue up 2 Girls, 1 Cup for the next time we podcast.
No. I know of it. No.
I've seen like toes are sexy. Hello, the holy Jared.
Can you judge my music?
Yeah, shoot it over,
Yeah,
Jared.
what kind of
Yeah.
music do you listen to?
Put
We'll
it
judge
in
it.
there.
Are toes sexy? For me, it doesn't really. They don't really
yeah,
do it for me.
feet aren't your thing.
No, I mean, not to say that.
I mean,
like,
like a good set of feet's good. Like, don't get me wrong.
I mean, agreed. But I mean, what if you get
No,
like...
like searching it out. Like, I don't need pictures of a link. Yeah, put a link.
yeah, so throw a link in there.
Yeah, throw a link. We'll
I'll
listen
take
to
a
it.
list to it right now.
To me, toes don't do anything for me. But if a girl was interested, like if her thing was like,
https://www.
It's going to spell out the entire...
The Blue Slayer.
2 girls, 1 cup.
you know, if you want to throw a follow in here,
All right.
And
Holy
not-
Jared, what song do you want me to listen to right now?
hold on 1 second. Don't play it yet.
I know. Just get it in there. Tell me which one you want me to play.
Holy Jared, you're trying to
First
make.
one's so like about to get hot.
You need to making music. Just listen to the first one you said. So tell us what kind of music you're into. Like tell us about your music rather than just like coming in hot and be like, "Will you listen to my music?" Tell us about what kind of music and like why we should listen to it. Like,
Actually,
no,
There it is.
thanks to the follow.
Thank you.
Yo, Jared, shoot us a follow too, man. We're gonna play your music regardless. We just want to know why. Like,
It's kind of like dubstep.
it's kind of like dubstep.
I gotta drop a log at.
You gotta drop a log.
You got a what?
You
it's
know,
a different person.
John Field.
Alright,
When you gotta drop a log, you gotta drop a log, dude.
All right, let's.
That's the holy Jared is now following.
Thanks to follow, Jared.
Somebody in my hometown.
There's somebody in your home. Help.
Probably your sister. It's fine.
You're in your home.
Yeah, just start farting and she'll
SJYRHA0.
Yeah, Chump. You are in your
You
home.
fucking rickroll me.
Do-do-do-do-do-do-do.
Alright, about to get hot.
Never gonna
That was
get
some be
you.
some. No, oh, that sounded like more Phil Collins.
We-
Do 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 do.
There's 5 people in your home
hang
now.
on 1 second. Let's see here.
Sounds like you're getting a party going on.
Yeah, it sounds like there's enough people to.
Alright, I'm turning off text to speech for a second, and then.
You
we're
might
gonna
need
play
to
the song.
turn it down. For besides you.
It's kind of like an 80s vibe thing.
The guy on the couch is hot. Which guy?
Probably Avery.
You got your haircut today.
I did. I look sexy as fuck.
You got a 50-50 shot, dude.
Who was that?
No, it's a
It's
song.
part of the song.
Oh.
They say, what type of girls are you into? Which one? Which guy? Like,
Yeah.
Which guy are we talking about here?
Attractive.
The one on the side. So I'm guessing.
Side?
Avery.
No, yeah, it was Avery
It's
from the
Avery.
side, yeah. I knew it. It's just Perfect. It's always you. It's always you.
This song kind of dope. Kind of like it.
I hate the intro.
God, brutally honest. I'm kidding. I mean, he has.
I used to DJ.
Did you?
Yeah.
I did not know that.
That's probably before your time, actually.
Yeah, I'm young.
Pretty good at DJing.
No, the other one. That's you. Or me. What are we talking about? What's going on here?
You ain't on the
Fat
couch?
Girls for Me is what Chubb Sugar.
What?
I kind of like this like format of just keep throwing shit at us. I like it.
That's awesome.
Alright, I think I got the gist of it.
That's good. I mean, it's like some good background to it.
Alright, so fade it out the song.
Yeah.
I would say that your intro sucks because if you're I'm just being honest right now. If you're trying to get a DJ to play that, which is the end goal for
Is a DJ.
being a music producer, you want someone to be able to fade into that song very easily. And typically they fade into the intro to that song, and it's nothing like the song. So make the song similar, make it a decent build up, regardless of what genre it is, and it's much easier to mix into that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Smell your chair beard guy.
Let me smell your.
Let him
I think it's going shit
Yeah,
on your
yeah. If anything, I would take out the intro and then just fade into the actual main part. You want to smell the chair? All right, we'll let you smell the chair at some point.
Yeah, we'll get a flavor profile going on it.
I would say at this point it's probably
What?
you have
I'll
tons
give
more
you a
songs.
listen on the next podcast. I'll let you know if you pop in.
Yeah, bud.
Should be another one next week.
If you want to be our podcast intro, make a podcast intro song for us and link it. And
Oh, yeah.
shit it
Yeah,
over.
are you popping in?
I mean, if you want to make something like
We
that.
need a podcast intro song and a podcast outro song. So if you want to be that person, shoot us a message, and we'll check it out.
Oh, you know what'd be a really good song to be the intro?
I don't really know what a scary song
I don't
is.
really want to react to scary songs.
What's
You know what'd be a good song for the intro?
What?
Those Russian people.
Oh. Scary videos.
Oh,
So is like a video with the song?
I ain't about it.
I don't know. I kind of like some visuals.
I want some low key podcast intro song.
Yeah.
So if you feel like you're up to that, which I feel like you're not far off of, do it.
Just video?
Just video. Well, I don't want videos. Did you make the video? Prob's not. You probably just.
Throw your profile picture for Twitch and YouTube.
All right. If you want to, you're welcome to. Shoot us a follow, Batman Joker for life.
Yeah. Throw me a follow, and then we'll see what we got going for you.
Video and suspense. I can do it. Okay. Well, if you.
Well, toss a link in there. I'm not saying we're gonna watch it right now. But
Yeah.
we'll watch it.
We'll check it out later.
Yeah, we got you, boo boo.
But moral of the story is we do need to make intro for our YouTube and for our podcast.
Yeah. If we can come up with your songs or whatever.
It needs to be self-produced though. That's the issue. It needs to be non-copyright. And if you want us to throw you in as the plug for our information about the intro and outro for the podcast, we're happy to. Again, this is our very first podcast, so thank you guys for joining in. I know that you guys are all pretty much joining in from Mixer, so we appreciate that.
Yeah. I'm actually kind of surprised for it being mostly a gaming platform, whereas Twitch has definitely transformed into everything. Mixer is still primarily gaming, so throwing it on there, getting all these balls is pretty dope.
Cool. Yeah, we appreciate you.
Yeah.
Holy Jared, no one wants to see your scary emo videos.
Sad face.
Wait, sad face.
Sorry,
is
Holy
a
Jared.
good- Sorry, not
I'll
sorry.
watch it.
Yeah, if you throw it in the chat, we'll go back through the links after the VOD.
Weird guy.
Like,
Huh?
Gooch, yeah.
This guy goes for my fart on my sister to let me smell your douche.
Gee, wait.
If he wants to smell your
This guy
gooch, he
did?
wants to smell your
Chunk
gooch.
chewer, yeah.
Oh. He wants to smell my gooch beard?
No,
Your gooch
mine,
beard?
I'm guessing. Yeah, you don't really have a beard going on right now.
Oh, that's true. I thought he was talking more of like the goat kind of thing. It was like, bah.
It's not that, just, yeah, hit me a link. I'll watch it.
Yeah, throw the link in chat. We'll check it out later.
It's not like we have anything else to do.
We have plenty else to do.
Like what?
Exactly.
We should live stream building the bike.
Ooh,
I want
that'd be
to.
cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll bring it
That-
down.
that was my
Yeah,
whole
but our
thought
bike
process.
building thing is being
I'll just have
used.
to put it on the.
Came into Big Douching. That wasn't the
Oh, fuck off, Charles.
Was that Charlie?
Yeah, send it in tanks.
www.youtube.com/.
Like memes. Okay. Well, I'll pop it in my
Well,
list.
we
to
like
watch.
memes, but we don't really want to watch like memes. We can maybe have like a meme cast,
Yeah.
but
I mean,
for right now we're just kind of chilling.
Fine. I mean, I took a shower today. So it's
You
all
took a
good.
shower today?
Yeah.
Good for you.
I took a shower today.
I trimmed up everything.
Hey
It was
Steve.
awesome.
Charles.
Hey Steve, in quotations, not Charles.
It's not.
Welcome to the vodcast.
Alright, well, it's up on my list.
Seth.
I won't watch it on stream, but
Sorry.
I'll watch it.
We got those weird like. Okay, we're good. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's Charles.
You guys got time for memes?
Everybody has time for
Yeah,
memes,
just
but
put-
not right now.
You put whatever in there.
Yeah, go ahead.
We'll take music. All right. How about we start this discussion? Do you guys like hip hop? We love hip hop.
Yeah, hip-hop is the
We love
shit.
rap. Throw us your favorite hip hop and rap songs
Yeah.
in chat,
And then we'll rip on them because they're probably not good.
oh. Hashtag not Charlie. All right.
I
got
mean,
it.
it's Charles. I actually think that we should tag everything as Charles. It is Charles.
Top 10 rap isn't that good.
I mean, I don't know if we're gonna get along.
That's like a sweeping
It's not good.
generalization.
It's an opinion, guys. Dick doesn't know what an opinion means.
Well, I got in a Twitter fight with Dead Mouse a few years back.
All right. So let me follow up on here and let me catch up with chat. We got a dead mouse, and we got no hip hop, only Russian hard bass. All right. So that's a meme, but I love it. And then
Did I ever send you that Russian group
Yeah, you've heard it.
that I sent in? It's pretty silly.
The
Probably.
second one I didn't like, the "Give Me Your Money." That one's
That was
great.
really fun.
That one's awesome.
All right, and then Charles says you need to shut the fuck up and play me some motherfucking Too Short.
I
All
mean,
right.
Circles is a decent
Yeah, that's
jam.
Charlie.
Circles is a decent jam. Let me find this.
That's a copyright thing though.
I'll just put it in the chat.
Oh, okay.
We're not gonna listen to it, but I'll put it in the chat. It's pretty fucking silly.
All right, I'm gonna check out your link there, Jared. What is your link?
Jared.
No, I don't want to listen to
What
your
about this, boys?
Is it Jared
Keep
from
it on the
State Farm?
stream, you guys can watch it.
Jared. That is copyright music. We can't play it on stream. It's Pokemon Circles number
Give
one.
me
That's
the money.
that's not hip hop. That's pop music.
Your name's Dick, like a penis face with tears of joy.
I mean, yeah, both my names are Dick Penis, so it's what it is.
Yes, they are.
It's been that way for like 13 years.
Yeah, Dick.
14 years, something like that.
Yeah, something like that. That sounds accurate.
Ridiculous.
Should we reintroduce ourselves since it's been a while?
No.
All right. Well, that's Dick. The middle one, Seth, and I'm Avery.
Avery.
We like games. We like music. We like kind of bitching about stuff.
Bicycles, cars, everything.
Oh
so.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Bicicletas.
Hot chicks dance on this show.
Hot chicks dance?
In a thong. Now that would get views, mostly by homoerotic dudes in Japan in the last.
I mean, you're probably not wrong on that one.
Not wrong whatsoever.
Not wrong.
Avery, we're gonna need you to use your girl skills. Get some over here so they can dance in thongs. Can
I mean,
you do that for us?
I can do that, but that doesn't have long-term value, does it?
I mean, we'll get a lot of homo.
No,
thingies.
that wasn't for you dancing in a thong.
Oh, me dancing in a thong. Yeah, no, that ain't happening.
No, that's not happening ever.
No, I mean, no.
You really can't do the thong scenario, huh?
What?
Stop playing with it. Stop playing with your knife.
What do you
You're
mean?
clicking it like every 10 seconds.
It's broken.
It's broken.
Because you
No.
play with it the whole fucking time.
I mean, I can go put on my Speedo. I think I was my Speedo here. I don't know. But no, that ain't happening.
You don't want to be rolling in the,
Guys on Mixer.
yeah, trying to be.
Stop thinking long term. Think of me up. Someone feed Seth Jack D immediately.
What?
You know,
Jack Daniels, except for he can't do any whiskey anymore.
No, I like immediate vomit right after I take a swig of whiskey. It's so bad.
Charles, to be honest, I'm the drunk one tonight.
Yeah.
Those are the sober two, and they're supervising me. So
Yeah.
We're the chillest guys on Mixer. So
bad.
I guess I'll take it. The Wiener 1999.
The
Excuse me,
Wiener?
999.
the wiener. Don't do it.
Don't
do it.
Don't do it. You hear me? Don't do it. Okay.
Don't do it!
Don't do it. So I guess moral of the story is, yeah, we like music. We don't want to listen to like copyrighted music. Take off your
toque?
toque. He means take off your hat.
Oh.
Yeah, toque is a
My
hat.
hair is.
Take off your toque.
Lose that shirt.
Lose a shirt. Everyone wins.
My hair is long. I'm getting a haircut tomorrow.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I can take it off.
I see that Chump Chewer is a Canadian. In
We
the
were just
States,
talking about being Canadian or going to Canada.
in the States, we call those beanies or just hats or what else are they called?
What?
I've only ever called it a beanie.
A stocking cap. A stocking cap.
Yeah. I guess so.
I'm not wrong for once. Oh, I want to watch this model. That's a Model X, right?
Yeah.
Model X.
How do you guys feel about the
Teslas?
new electric Mustang?
$5 for the first person to Deltron themselves.
All right,
What's
Charlie,
that?
fuck off.
What's
Charlie,
it
we're
called?
gonna meet you. Charlie, we're gonna meet you. How do you guys feel about the new electric Mustang?
It's a cool car. It just needs to not say Mustang on it.
Is it the girlfriend?
I think it's Van Gogh.
Oh. I got like a spam filter thing on mine.
Yeah, same.
I use Head & Shoulders for my pubes.
What?
Use Head and Shoulders for your pubes. Got some fucking flakes down there or what? Got some dry skin?
I mean, dude. I use Head and Shoulders. You're not alone, man. It's just like
Just
I
not
got
alone?
No, you're not alone. I said you're not alone. I use Head and Shoulders. I mean, I just trimmed everything down there earlier today, so I'm not gonna need to, clean that with Head and Shoulders.
If you're rickrolling me again, we're gonna have problems.
Do what? Who, Charlie?
Everyone I love is on this show.
Oh my god, Jesus.
What?
That's a Charles, open that video. That's your jam. That's your jam.
What is
Charles.
it?
Don't worry about it. It's Charles' jam. Watch that video, Charles. Watch the one that the waiter just posted.
What's it about?
It's pretty ridiculous. You can bring it up later.
Okay. Sounds like a plan.
Or you can bring it up on your phone. Just log into to Twitch and peel it out of there.
I can't remember how to log into my Twitch.
We'll just go to my stream and just peel you want to log in.
Where's your stream? On Twitch?
Yeah, it's on Twitch, Mixer, all of it.
That's Twitch though?
That's all of it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I have it to all of them.
Oh.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's like the fourth time he's gone to the bathroom.
Well, it's because he fucking pounded a whole mad dog.
That's true.
Breaks the seal.
Give me your money.
I like this format where we just like leave the chat on and just fucking be ridiculous with it.
Yeah, right?
Just roast back.
Yeah.
Yeah. Welcome to the chat room. No, look at this. No
Alright.
chat.
I'll leave it up so you can
Okay. Anyways.
see what it is. But that's definitely a Charles video. Charles likes that stuff a lot. He likes it a lot. And that was pretty cool that Jack got one.
No, he didn't get an X, did he?
Yeah.
Did he?
Yeah, he got an X.
Oh shit. I thought he got the car.
Do we check out this link from the Wiener?
If you want to.
You're gonna have to show it to me because I can't look it up for some reason.
It's Charles. It's for Charles.
It was glorious.
Exactly.
I liked it.
I mean, it could be Charles in that video just in general. He's watching himself.
Yeah, that is true.
Show him the video. Listen to the music.
Yes, thank you very much, Chump Chewer. People need to show me things. I just need to.
Alright. Oh, that's a great video.
Let me see.
No, you don't want to watch that.
Okay, no, I don't want to see that. Okay, we need to go.
watch that.
Okay, no, I don't want to see that. You think your speakers are blown enough?
That's a great video.
That may be why I'm hard.
Fuck.
Charles, this is better than something else or what?
What?
I'm asking Charles.
I'll show you Charlie Ward.
No.
We've already seen it. It's
I
not
don't
that
want to
good.
see any more. He said he's making more for me, and I don't want to see Charlie porn.
Nobody wants Charlie porn.
No.
Not even Charlie wants Charlie porn.
No, I think he loves it.
Charlie, do you like your porn a little bit? Your own porn?
That's why he has it on his phone. I just remember the first time he showed it to me. He was like, "Seth, check this out." It's like,
It was at he
Nice.
showed me at Stephanie Spencer's wedding.
oh no, he showed me like a long time ago. He's like, "Check this out." I was like, "Nice." He's like, "Yeah, that's me." I was like, "Are you fucking kidding me, Charlie?"
I know he pulled it up at at Stephanie's wedding, and I was like, no, I don't need any of this right now. I do know that age.
He looks a little tired now.
Alright, well, I'll check it out. Let's see what it is.
Yeah, pull it up.
No, quit sending the same video over and over again.
Who's Charlie doing?
Chump Chewer. Chump Chewer.
Yeah,
I get
Chump
it.
Chewer, yeah,
It's
he just-
funny. It's memes.
If you want to troll us, you gotta do it right.
You can't even play it on stream. Like, I get it. It's inappropriate. It's funny. It's a guy's ass, and he's dancing to it. And there's really hard style, boosted bass in the background. But that's not. It's a dead meme.
Yeah. It's old.
Dead.
We can pre-screen that shit.
DD dead.
But if you got some good music, we'll play it. If you got some good music that doesn't suck, we'll play that music, dude.
We'll
Don't you
probably
worry.
Enjoy it.
The second one's a
I'm
little
well aware of it. It's a different video.
It's the
It's
same.
almost identical to the same video that I watched before. I don't want to. As much as I love,
What did he
bit-
say?
It's hot.
It's hot. Like this man likes man. Or I mean Chump Chewer. I mean it could be a man. Who knows?
It could be.
Yeah. She could fart off her sister.
That's true.
we get it. I get it. It is so hot.
Get off the ground.
Crazy.
How did we make this the year of Dick? I was thinking we should go to Bangkok for Tanner's bachelor party.
I don't
He
think-
will not
Tanner
get
will
over
get it.
that for some reason.
Well, it's because he's reminiscing about his own time in that area. Yeah,
Okay.
he learned a lot of things there.
Is this Charles' 6th or 7th bachelor party he would have
Not gone to. because
Been-
he's not invited?
been the groom for?
Okay, fair enough.
Do what?
He's like, I ain't gay, but Ricardo me. Models.
Minors make him stuff.
I don't know.
get it? I get it. You know, hot is hot, dude. We're not arguing with it. It's not for
You
me,
can like what you like. Huh?
but it's hot. You know,
Fair.
jaw feel.
I mean, do what you gotta do to get hard.
Oh, my ears. Charles, you didn't respond if it was better than NCIS or not.
Nothing is better than NCIS for Charles' demographic, which is 60 to 68. retired military men that don't have a
Out of
wife.
shape.
Yeah.
Out of work currently.
Out of work, out of shape, you know?
Back, yes.
All
Cool.
we need is one night in Bangkok.
So this one night in Bangkok.
All you need is one night in Ibiza. Bam, 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 bam. All right, boys. I'm ready to call it.
You ready to call it?
I'm ready to call it.
Alright, I think that's a wrap on our first podcast. We'll be back next week.
It's done well. You know, if you've been listening and or following the podcast for the last however many hours, I would say it's been about two and a half. We appreciate that. Shoot us a follow. We're gonna be trying to do this every single week, and
Every Friday, Thursday.
Silly.
Yeah.
you've been experiencing Dick's Patio. I am Avery. That is Seth. That is Dixter, and we are the Dick's Patio crew. So good night. We appreciate you.
Good night, sirs and ma'ams.